Alright everybody, welcome back to some more Pokemon Yellow. It is I, Xilestar. And today, I spent about a good while leveling up Leafia and Squirts. Here's what they are. Now you're probably, at first glance, you're probably wondering, their health is pretty low. Like, I understand why Pikachu's health is low, but why is Squirts and Leafia's health low? Well, I kinda thought that because I technically didn't stop Trichithum from evolving into a Charmeleon, I thought, hey, let's go and do that for Squirts and Leafia. So here we go, we still have Squirtle. Here's his stats. And here's his move pool. I don't really think I taught him anything. And here is Leafia. Very nice. Now, I do know we need to kind of move everything, because I kind of moved everything to fit anything else. By the way, I did Leafia first, because I knew for a fact that Leafia was going to take a while. So I'm like, you know what, let's go do Leafia. So we already have finished Lavender Town, so we need to head towards, I think we need to head towards Pushia. So let's go do that right now. So at any point in time, if Squirts or Leafia gets a level up, they're going to evolve. So that's exactly why we want them to kind of get as much experience as much as possible. As quickly as possible. And also, before I start the next session, I'm going to go through the first and the second and this session for a second time kind of thing, and I'm going to go through and mark how many losses each individual has, or each individual pretty much has at that moment. So like, let's say Squirts faints here for whatever reason, that means that Squirts has a loss. Or if Pikachu lost at, let's say, 30 times during the entire run, and then he lost 30 times. But all those kind of calculations will be, well, not calculations, but I'll have to briefly go through the entire thing, slowly, as time goes on, kind of thing. And I'll slowly go through it, figure out which one, figure out, like, how many losses. So, there is going to be an extra statistic that's going to be called Team Wipe. Now, this is for the main four. So what I mean by the main four is that, well, at the moment we only had Pikachu, so if Pikachu fainted, that's a team wipe because we only had Pikachu at that moment. But if we had Trichithum, if Trichithum and Pikachu fainted, then that means that it's a team wipe because they both fainted. Now, this doesn't mean that it goes against their individual loss, it still counts. But the team wipe also is added in it as an extra sort of statistic as on top of it. So I think that would be kind of interesting because, yeah. I think it would be kind of cool just to add an extra little numbers here and there. So there should be about, technically, let's see here, about 5 or so things. Now we are going to go with, now we aren't going to sort it by, like, which ones fainted the most and which ones fainted the least. We're going to sort by as soon as we, like, obtained those Pokemon. And then Team Wipe will be on the bottom, kind of thing. That'll be the very last sort of statistic that's going to be there. So, like, Pikachu is going to be top, Trichithum is going to be second. I think Squirts is third? Yeah, Squirts is third, and then it is Leafia last, because we obtained Leafia as the last Pokemon. But I have a feeling that Squirts and Leafia are not going to technically lose. By the way, I'm also counting ones that when they fainted during training, even off screen. Come on, Squirts, we need you to be a Wartortle already. Yeah, because I think because I know none of them fainted, and I was surprised, because I remember Leafia almost fainted twice, and I was like, switch, and then I switched into Squirts, and then Squirts took care of it. Or no, not Squirts, Drachythum took care of it. I don't know why I thought that I did Squirts first. Bite. Because I know Drachythum, I think PKH was needed for a certain amount of them. So pretty much where I trained was I trained originally around Cerulean City for about a little bit. Then I kind of moved around and started shifting my focus over to different areas. I think I shifted over to the route that's above Vermilion, trained there for about maybe 2-3 levels, and then moved over to the grass that's like right next to Celadon City, sorry. And I just ended up sticking there for a long time. For Leafia, I think, and then I think when Leafia got to about level 30, give or take, I think it was like 30, 29 kind of thing, I changed and I went to Rock Tunnel and just started farming there. Just went left and right, just anytime I found an Onyx or Geodude or whatever, just ended up just knocking it out. So it was all fine. So now Squirts is evolving. There we go. Squirts is now evolving. Awesome. We now have a War Turtle. Trying to learn Skull Bash. No. Yes, I better learning it. You're going to be learning Body Slam. And then we're going to replace the free takedown, or buy it, either way, it doesn't really matter to me, to replace that for whatever. We do not need you, so we can Poke Flute you and take you down. It woke up. It attacked in a grumpy rage. To be fair, I don't blame it. We woke it up prematurely with the song. Alright, Squirts, we're gonna use Water God. Should do a decent chunk. Oh. Special greatly rose. Okay, we're gonna just bite them. Eee. Alright, well, we're not gonna be able to do much damage, I guess. Bite again. Okay, you just rest. Okay. Is it gonna have like a spear or no? No, berries don't exist in this gen. That's right. Yeah. Okay, never mind. Because I thought I was gonna use like a spear berry and it was just gonna heal itself from being asleep. Is it a spear? Or is it Chesto? I think it's Chesto. Actually, no, I'm thinking about it. I think a spear is frozen. Headbutt. Ooh, that might do it. No, never mind. Stab does not help. Calm down with a big yawn and return to the mountains. What mountain? Did it go to Mount Moon? Is it gonna go dance with the Clefairies? Electricity is my game. Okay, whatever. Electricity is my whatever. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We're gonna take you down. Rocker wants to fight. It's a bit risky, but we were almost able to take down these Mons as a Squirtle, so I'm pretty sure that if we use a Wartortle, we should be fine. Oh. Light Screen. But I'm not using special attacks. I'm using physical ones. No. Okay, this one's gonna live. 100%. Unless it's a crit. Yeah. Unless it was a crit, we're definitely gonna take it out. Okay, our defense is going down. That might be a problem. a 63, but it should go down. So I'm mostly just trying to get Squirts to be a Blastoise before we switch to Leafia. Yeah, we don't have a Mon with Cut, because we kind of just got rid of... kind of just stored Cutter. Have you found a Moonstone? I do have a Moonstone. I have probably a good chunk of them. But I don't use them, because I don't need them. Need land, okay. Bite? No, we're gonna use Water Gun. This should kill. Unless my Squirts doesn't have good special attack? Or good special in this case. Oh, not a level up. No. Fine. Okay, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, okay. I have not been switching their moves around. Should probably do that in the next fight. Before we continue onward, actually, did I keep Bubble Beam on me? Horn Drill. Nope, can't use that. Double Edge. Nope. Razor Wind. Nope. Nope, it's probably in the Pokemon Center. Great. Yay! I'm glad I like to store stuff in the PC that I don't have anymore. I found Carbos in a cave once. That's cool. We're gonna have PowerPoint ups, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get all of our Mons to have that full thing, but we're gonna have select moves anyway on one of them, so it's not really gonna be that needed. What I mean is that, like, there's gonna be, like, because we're replacing all of the vitamins that we currently use, or we don't need, like iron, carbos, and all that such, we're going to be replacing those with PowerPoint ups. But because we're only going to be using certain moves from different Pokemon to use for different Elite Four members, I don't think we need to literally just start throwing all the PowerPoint ups to each and every Pokemon. We just need to wear whichever moves we're most likely going to need. Like Squirts here is obviously going to be using Ice Beam, because Ice Beam is a really powerful move. And I think for the most part, yeah, because we're gonna be using Ice Beam. I'm gonna turn down from my end, because it's a little loud. I just keep using water on these water types and I'm not doing anything. Level up, yes. Okay. For anything, let's go shift everything around. So we want that there, we want Bite here, we want Tail Whip and Bubble to move. No? Not like that, wait. No. I want Bubble to move with Tail Whip. There we go. Perfect. Because I'm going to have Body Slam replace Bite, because I find that the Paralysis is going to be much more nicer to have. Water Gun's gonna be replaced with Bubble Beam. Tail Whip can probably stay. I don't really see too much of a problem with it, but I might just switch it off with a different move. Pretty much, I think each and every Mon is gonna have like exactly what their sort of game was. So like Charizard's gonna have like the same move pool. Same thing with Blastoise is gonna have the same move pool. Unless they both have overlap, I don't think they do. Yeah, I don't think they have overlap. Actually, give me a second. Let's go find out. They have overlap. I don't think they do. And if they actually do, I don't really think it matters all that much. Because no, because Charizard has Slash. That's his normal move. And he's gonna have Swords Dance, which nobody else can learn, so... I still find it weird that the one Pokemon that I had, Blastoise, had a lot of good physical moves. I think maybe one of them was special, and yet I couldn't give it Swords Dance. Okay, let's see here. Right here, we have saves for Pokemon Blue here, so let's go load Pokemon Blue. There we go. Okay, let's see. We had Bubble Beam, Body Slam, Ice Beam, and Dig. Dig is probably the only one that I do not know too much. We'll go with before training, I think, for Pokemon Red. Yeah. Okay, I see now, okay. No, we're gonna go with, taking like a Dragon. Actually, it is quite doable. So currently, what I see here is that we can actually quite literally do this. So Squirts has Bubble Beam, Body Slam, Ice Beam, and Dig as its move pool. Oh, Blastoise looks so cool. Look at him. Looks like he's about to assault the castle pretty much. Looks awesome. And then we'll switch with Leafia, which might actually be a mistake now because I think there's a lot of bird trainers over here. Well, let's find out. Now, we're not going to be using Venusaur all that much for his impressive move pool options because literally he doesn't have that many good moves that he can end up learning. As sad as it is, Razor Leaf is the best grass type move he can learn. So we have Tackle, so I'm going to go and improve this. And then I'll move Poison Powder with Leech Seed because we're going to replace Poison Powder with Toxic as soon as we get a hold of it. And Tackle, I don't know what we're going to do with Tackle yet. But I'm going to use Tackle anyway. Thanks. We're going to replace Tackle with, what's the move? Body Slam. So Body Slam is the only overlap, but that's not between Charizard and Blastoise though, so no. And it's only because I do not want to give, any of my Mons takedown, as it is far more sort of risky to have it, and is not really much worth having. What is it? I think it's like, it's either 5 more power or it's like 5 less power, and it's even more inaccurate, and it also does recoil, so it's not even worth it. And Body Slam has that chance of paralysis, which can technically help depending on how fast the opponent's Mon is, and I want to go and outspeed it. I'm just happy that Leafy is just avoiding these things. Tackle, yes. Yes, your bird combo lost. Oh my word, that was difficult. Okay, Leafia. I told I'm good for a kid. Cool. I was gonna say, don't have any flying types. You have a flying type. Okay, I want to see how good Razor Leaf is. How much damage does it do? Okay, I'm gonna crit. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, is this gonna be a guaranteed crit all the time? Oh, okay, I know what I'm doing, Leech Seed. Because we definitely need Leech Seed to go on them on. Alright. It only healed us for 3. Are you kidding me? I think it's based off the opponent's health, not mine. Because what I think I'm probably misremembering it, is that I think it is based off of our health, not the opponent's health. So that's why either that or it takes 1/16 or 1/8 of your opponent's health, and it gives it to you. Which is probably why I'm probably misremembering it, is because I think about it. And again, these are underleveled, like, not underleveled, but like Pokemon that are not really like very powerful, because like literally that should be a Pidgeotto by any means necessary. Level 18 Pidgey, yeah. I don't know Persian. I think it's 24 or like 26 kind of thing. Give me a second, I'm gonna go take a look at Razor Leaf. I'm just gonna search up for Gen 1 and see if I can find out what it is. Or no, not Gen 1. I don't know why I searched up for Razor Leaf. I meant Bleach. I meant Bleach Seed, but whatever. It's fine. Let's go and fight you. Leech Seed. The move, yes, because it's the only thing that's there. Okay, let's see here. Gen 1 rules. Gen 1, Leech Seed plants seed on target after target on the effect that takes 1/16 of its health will be drained, rounded down, but not less than 1. And the same amount of health will be restored to the target's opponent. Yeah, so it's not really the best of moves. Yo, I didn't know this. Yo, that's amazing. Really? Okay, I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt because I don't know if it's actually gonna work. We can try it out. I don't even know this. This might even be like the best move in my opinion then. So, if the target of Leech Seed is also under the effect of Toxic or was under that effect and healed itself with Rest. Because Leech Seed and Toxic both use the same damage algorithm, Leech Seed damage will be affected by Toxic and will increase each turn. So literally, you will constantly heal over time and it'll be increased as well as Toxic. So literally, go with both and then they just keep racking up the damage and you just sit there just sipping on tea kind of thing or sipping on something and you're just like, ah yes, eventually you will go down. That is amazing. Oh, I got a critical hit with tackle, okay. Yeah, so it's 1/16 of its health rounded down. Oops. Wait, I clicked enter. Click enter so I can go into this. Okay. I do have a hyper potion. I don't have anything else. Alright, so it is hyper potion. It is. Let's go hyper potion. Doesn't really matter. Do you want your Pokemon with me? What? What? It's a weird thing to say. Yeah, there's a another thing, Leech Seed draining will occur even if the seed Pokemon knocks itself out with crash damage, recoil damage, or self-inflicted confusion damage, or by making a substitute before the end of its turn. Draining from Leech Seed is done after you partially trapping damage and recurrent poison or burn damage. Leeching can be removed by haze or switching. Well, it kind of... I know switching, yeah. But it will also leave by haze? Okay. Interesting. Target is seated during a round that it switches in, it will take recurrent damage during that round. But only if its speed is less than or equal to the user's speed. Okay. Interesting. Yes, we're getting an Ivysaur. Awesome, okay. Did we beat Erica? We did, okay. I don't know why, but I thought we didn't. Alright, Razor Leaf. Yes, we have a water type. We're going to instant kill no matter what. Let's go, Leafy. Yeah, Leafy. Leafy just takes it down in one hit. Awesome. If I could grab like a voice clip from Pokemon Stadium, like, it would just be the one that's like taken down in one turn or something like that. Taken down in one hit. That'd be awesome, but eh. I also don't even know if that can actually be copyrighted. So I kind of don't want to go grab it, but yeah. It's fine. Ooh, trainer. What do we have? We got a Pidgey. Okay, we're an Ivysaur though, so we might be able to actually do this visually. Yeah, either way we need to change into, I think, Charizard, so it's fine for Koga, because I think, well let's see here, because I know for a fact that our Venusaur is not going to be able to do much of anything. I don't even know if we can poison types in this gen. Because I know Gen 1's a little bit weird on its mechanics. So it might even allow us to do it. I'm pretty sure you can probably use powder moves in this game against grass types. Because I think it was a Gen... It was either a Gen 2 change or a Gen 3 change. And it was one of them. I know it's one of them, I just don't remember which one it was. Maybe it was a Gen 7 or something like that, I don't remember. Why aren't we affected by Whirlwind? This is something that's very interesting. Usually when a wild Pokemon uses it, it's not allowed to actually go through. It's weird that this trainer is not allowed to use it against Leafia. Maybe Leafia is just such a unit and just can't even just be Whirlwind out of there. That'd be funny. Leafy is just a unit. Let's go with bird Pokemon. That's cool. Okay, I don't even know if this might be even it. Might be wrong. Is Gen 2 the one that starts having abilities, or no? Like, if I go search up abilities, what is it going to give me? Is it going to tell me that they were first introduced in Gen 2? No, it looks like it says that you got introduced in Gen 3. Wait, is it Gen 3? Wait. Let's see here. Razor, yeah. It has such a tiny text. Okay, I don't even know if my eyes are playing tricks on me. That could be Gen 2 or Gen 3. And my eyes are just showing me it's 3. Gen 3. Okay. Okay. I also like how they have to put, not every ability is entirely beneficial. Some of them are hindering. I can already think of one that's very hindering, and that's Xilestar. It's such a weird ability. Also Truant, I guess, as well. But then again, Truant kind of is just a helpful nerf kind of thing to like one of the most powerful non-legendary Pokemon. Can you imagine just a Slacking attacking every turn and no problem at all? That's terrifying. Alright, Leafia, good job. You've now evolved as well. It's awesome. We're already in like half an hour in, and we got both of them to be fully evolved. That's awesome. Now they're both pretty close to our team. Dracudum has higher HP for whatever reason. Interesting. Oh, then again, he is like 3 levels higher than everybody. Alright, Dracudum. We're gonna let you be an absolute unit throughout the rest of this, because I'm pretty sure Leafia won't be able to take care of anything until it learns Body Slam and such. Yeah, I think I'll grab a takedown as soon as we get it, and then I'll just kindly just start like walking away, making it look like I never did anything about it. No, Gen 1 TM list. I'm sure I... Wait, you don't have Flamethrower yet. When do you run Flamethrower? Interesting, okay. There we go. Yeah, because you only get 1 Body Slam. And then I'm trying to take a look at... Yeah, because Takedown, we get to Saffron City. What I'm thinking of doing is I'll grab that one specifically, the one that's in Saffron, and just change it to Body Slam. Either that or we pay, what, 3,000 Poké Dollars and just change it that way. I'll change to one in Saffron, because I find it's just going to be not much easier, but I think it's going to be much more, I don't want to say less cheaty, but it kind of makes sense. I'm trying to find the right word for it. It's not... Because if you can just buy a TM and then just change it, it's just like, wait, dude. You can just pay for something really cheap. Like, I could just buy, like, the cheapest TM that's there and just start changing it into different ones and go, yep, this is completely legal. Yeah, because the difference between... Yeah, because Takedown's 5 more power, but 15 less accuracy. Oh, and 5 more power points. Burn Flamethrower, please. No! Come on, Flamethrower is really your best move. Yeah, we're probably just gonna need to use Dracudum during Coco's gym. I'm pretty sure we're gonna need to. I think there might be another gym that we might need a lot of help with. Hitting stripped gears. Oh, okay then. Can't do anything. Alright, gotta go up. Did we already fight you? Yeah, we already fought you. So do I have to head down here then? Yeah, I have to head down here, okay. Okay, I want to reach a Pokemon Center before anything. If possible. And we'll head back. Mind you, for a lot of these flying type trainers, I could in fact just go with PKH and just start taking them all down. But I want to kind of just walk to Pusha City, take it down Koga, and then go to the Safari Zone. Get Surf and Strength, and then just continue going. I think then I'll probably just give every rare candy to Leafia, because I think Leafia is just going to end up needing it, because Leafia is not going to be very helpful during battles. Because I'm not even kidding right now. Like if I pull up Venusaur Gen 1 move pool, I'm not even kidding right now. Venusaur doesn't learn any good moves. Because the only attacking moves that it learns, and I'm kind of sad that it only learns this, is let's see here. It has Tackle, Vine Whip. It can learn it twice, apparently, level 1 and level 13. I don't know. Razor Leaf and Solar Beam. That's all it can learn during level up. Whenever you are... Whoops. Oh, they sorted by TM number. Okay, so you can't sort it by power. For TMs, it can learn Body Slam, Takedown, Double Edge, Hyper Beam, Rage, Mega Drain, and Solar Beam. That's it. You want to know what other move that it could learn? Probably Dig, maybe even Earthquake even. I can think that a Venusaur can learn Earthquake. Does it learn it in Gen 3? I'm sure it probably learns in Gen 3. Yeah, it learns it in Gen 3. Gen 3, better move pool. It actually learns Sludge Bomb. It actually learns Earthquake. It actually learns better moves. Secret Power. I don't know. Oh, you can still give a Body Slam by Tutor. Cool. That's interesting. Okay, let's see here. What else can we give it? You can give it Sword Stance. Oh, that's so cool. You can give a Venusaur Sword Stance. That's just amazing. There we go. Now that we're here, actually we can go with PKH. Training Gym. Actually, you know what? I'm trying to think right now. Which Pokemon would be perfect for the gym? Actually, if we give, can we finish off Squirts right now? Can we actually finish them off? Let's see here. We might if I never gave Drachythum Dig. Okay, let's go and see what lovely TMs we have in this PC box. we're going to deposit items. We're going to deposit this moonstone. Nope. I don't understand why you have to bring me down. Could just, you know, just keep me exactly where I am. There we go. We'll keep health up, iron. We don't need the silk scope anymore. We'll keep an awakening just in case. I'll store the nugget, why not? It's not like we're going to use it anyway. X accuracy, just throw it in here. We're not going to use the poker flute, so here we go. Perfect. Okay, withdraw. We need... Bubble Beam is TM11, so this is Bubble Beam right here. So let's go take that. Okay. We want Ice Beam, and that's TM13. Yeah, so we're literally grabbing them in order. Nope, we're not. Body Slam is the next one that's in order for this. TM8. TM8. Okay, and now Dig. Actually, this one I don't even know if I have. No, wait. Yeah, I should have it because that's how you get to Lieutenant Surge. That's right, yeah. Okay, let's go all the way down. So we want Bubble Beam first. Okay, I clicked A and I didn't go through apparently. Okay, Bubble Beam, yes. Can't learn more than 4 moves, yes, I understand this. Like to be for Bubble Beam, yes, we're gonna get rid of water then. Okay, the next one is Body Slam, which is TM08. Yes, okay. Oh, wait, everybody can learn Body Slam? That's kind of interesting. There we go, just gonna kind of speed it up a little bit. Okay, Sports can learn it, yep. Yes, okay. We want Tail Whip. I kind of wish there was a way you can lock a Pokemon's moveset so you can't change it at any point in time. That would be kind of cool to have. Bubble for Dig, there we go, perfect. So we can use Squirts actually for this gen. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's go do that. No, that we also have Dig, so we can actually get out of anywhere we really want to. I'm just gonna heal just in case the power points don't get reset, because these are old games, so you never know. Alright, Koga, we're gonna go beat all your trainers. Literally, we're gonna go beat them up. I'm pretty sure my Squirts is just gonna Body Slam all of them. Just see a giant, like, Blastoise just jump, and you just see him falling down. It's like, oh, that Pokemon is pretty much dead. A giant turtle is gonna land on it, and it's gonna go get splat. Okay, can we get a Flamethrower TM? Is that not possible? That'd be kind of weird if you can't get it. Or is this the one generation where they're not a TM? This might be the one generation where they're not a TM. But don't worry, Thunderbolt and Ice Beam are. It's weird. Kadabra! Ice Beam. I shall freeze you. Oh, it would have been so funny if it actually did get frozen. I was like, wow, I didn't even expect that. That would have been amazing. So we don't need Squirts anymore, so I don't need to, that save loaded up anymore. Alright. Dragon, though. Okay, let's see. So he already has Slash, though. So what do I need? I need Swords Dance, Earthquake. I think I remember 2 of them being in Silphco. So as long as we do our battle every trainer, get every item kind of strat in there. It's not really strat, it's just more so just really... Actually, no, Swords Dance is not... You don't get it at Silphco, do you? I think it's like a... Oh no, it is Silphco, never mind. No, what's this one stat move that you can buy at the Celadon one that we were going to give Squirts, but we never needed to? What was that? Was I wrong? I remember there was one. Double team, that's what it was. Yeah, because I remember, because I think my plan was that 4 when we were against the 4th one, I think. Was it the 4th? Yeah, it was the 4th one. When we were going against the 4th one, I was going to go and use double team to boost my evasion while also being able to pretty much take down all of his mons, because I really needed to get that extra security kind of thing on it. And I was gonna teach Squirts, I think, Bubble Beam, because I think Ice is physical in his gen or something like that, I think. Because there's actually no good special boosting moves that Squirts can learn. Or at least I'm sure Squirts can't learn it. Give me a second. I'm pretty sure he can't learn it. I think the only one that's actually out is, like, as we just saw, Amnesia. Yeah. Can't learn that. Yeah, because the only status moves that Squirts can learn is counter, seismic move, and attack, then status move, toxic, mimic, double team, reflect, and there's bide, rest, and substitute. And what I can learn during the level up is, of course, tail whip, withdraw, and that's it. Oh, this is kind of interesting. So, actually, this is probably not going to be helpful for me to figure out if Squirtle actually links in this kind of order. I don't think so. But... So, according to Blastoise, it can learn Bubble, and then it goes straight to Water Gun shortly thereafter, which is kind of interesting. Very interesting. Did it just disable Tig? You're gonna go splat, buddy. Yes, Squirts is now level 41. It's gonna learn Skull Bash again. It's gonna try and learn it again. I'm just gonna refuse it again. Yeah, but Body Slam is perfect. What's the power points on Skull Bash? Yeah, Body Slam is perfect. It's better than Skull Bash. Skull Bash, you have to wait 2 turns in order for it to go off, and it just has 15 extra power. That's it. That's the only difference it has. It's just slightly more powerful, and you have to wait 2 turns for it. Body Slam, you just attack immediately, and you have a chance of paralyzing the opponent, which is infinitely better, because paralysis in this generation, and I think all the way up until, what is it, 7th generation? Or is it 6th generation? I could be wrong. It's one of them. Where if a Pokemon is paralyzed, it has like a 50-50 chance of actually being able to attack or not. But no matter what, the Pokemon will always be 75% slower, I think. Status condition. Let's see here. Ah, yes, okay. So, yeah. So, the speed of a paralyzed Pokemon is decreased by 75%. In general, a paralyzed Pokemon runs a 25% chance of risk of losing their turn. Oh, okay, so it's 25, not 50. Interesting. I thought it was always 50. took up until Generation 6 for electric-type Pokemon to be now immune to paralysis. Interesting. That is interesting in my opinion. Okay. And 7, the speed of a paralyzed Pokemon is decreased by 50% as opposed to 75. Yeah, so they just got slightly faster. I remember because as soon as any of my Pokemon got paralyzed, I knew for a fact I wasn't going to be able to beat anything. Because my Pokemon would be way too slow at that point. Three and 4, an animation is shown when a Pokemon is paralyzed, fully paralyzed. In contrast to previous generations, the text is also different. So instead of saying the Pokemon is fully paralyzed, it can't move. Yep. That sounds about right. So even when we eventually do Gold, Silver, and Crystal, we're not going to have abilities. I'm completely okay with this. I know up until Generation 5, there's going to be one ability that's going to be very annoying. I know 3 probably introduces it. 4 makes more Pokemon I think have it, but 5 is where it gets really annoying. And that ability is Sturdy. Because every Pokemon that I think that don't have Sturdy, or at one point I'm be like, please don't have Sturdy, it has Sturdy. And I get so angry, I'm like, no, I could have one-hit you, but you decided to have Sturdy. It's annoying. Yeah, one thing I didn't know for a long time actually was that I always thought Sturdy was present when abilities were present, which probably is true, but I always thought that every Pokemon kind of that had Sturdy always constantly had it, because I would always have that one Pokemon that lives with 1 HP and you're like, do you have Sturdy? But like for, what was it? I forget what it was. But one thing that I didn't know until later on was that Sturdy only ever prevents any move that can one-hit you past Generation 5 and onward. I always thought it was always there. No! We're asleep. Speed it up. Well, Squirt's faded once. That was actually my fault. I should have switched at the last second, but I decided against that. Okay. Bit confused here. Does he have all Venomats? And a Venom. Wait. Is this actually his normal team? Or did my Pokemon Yellow get glitched? Because I think I have a problem with that. Did you tell me his team in Pokemon Yellow? Nope, he has this. What was wrong with his original Pokemon? Where's the coughing? Where's the muck? Where's the wheezing even? Why do you have all Venonats? And you end off with Venomoth. Okay, I'm gonna Leech Seed. We might go down by this. Oh man, I thought it might live Like, you know, with a sliver of health, maybe even one, so I can think it has sturdy? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, we're very underleveled for this. I don't even have flamethrower. This might not even kill. Toxic. Wait, here comes an interesting question. Does it increase when I am toxic or no? Okay, because I know roughly how much it took when I was. No, it didn't get affected by it. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, that was tough. Okay. So we saved Leafia. We could have also saved Squirts, but you know what? Squirts did the best he could. Now that you have the Soul Badge, the defense of your Pokemon increases. Also lets you surf outside of battle. Take this too. TM06, that is toxic. We're gonna go give that to Leafia almost immediately. It is a secret technique to use toxic. Okay then. Turn on toxic, but Leafy can learn one of our moves. Yes. So we want to get rid of poison powder. Yeah, the only reason why I kind of froze there was because I was trying to make sure I was actually targeting it. Who the heck is... Oh, wait, yeah, Dracodon, okay. Yeah, we're going straight to the Pokemon Center anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So Squirts has one loss now. I think Olivia is probably going to be the one with no losses, but that's because we're going to be super careful with it. But we gotta go and, like level up everybody, like, to a high number. I definitely know off-screen, I'll go do the ocean level, like the ocean areas off-screen, and I'll just level up Leafia there. And maybe if Leafia is low, I'll probably just switch to Pication, just keep switching between the two. Okay. So I'm hoping we don't need to go through the... Oops. We don't need to go through the Safari Zone twice. Like last time, we ended up needing to do it. Yes, I would like to do it. Too bad we can't use those. Probably using up more steps than I need to, but it's fine. Ooh. Full restore, nice. Okay, now this one I have to remember. Unless it's not this one. Why? Why do you do this to me? Why did you do this to me? It baited me, that's not the area. It's up here. What did that say? TM40? What is that? Skull Bash? Great. So we'll always be able to give Squirts Skull Bash if we really want to. Protein. Okay, so here's where the gold teeth is, unless they move it for yellow. Because I think it's leaf green or fire red, or one of them. They moved it. Wait. Give me a second. So this says that for... Okay, so here's something that's interesting. So this thing, or this website that I've been looking at for the TMs, says that Double Team is in Fuchsia City, which is technically kind of correct. But you can also buy it at Celadon City. That's where we bought the other ones from Pokemon Blue, so that's kind of normal for that. But anyway, so when we picked up, I believe it was Skull Bash. I'll figure it out if it's actually Skull Bash. Nope, I clicked A instead of B. Okay, TM40, yep. So TM40 is supposed to be Skull Bash. Yep, it is Skull Bash. That says not Fuchsia City. Or Fuchsia City, I don't know. Doesn't really matter. It says Safari Zone. Finally, you're the first person to reach the secret house. I was getting worried that no one would win our campaign prize. Congratulations, you've won. Received HM03 Surf. I'm just wasting steps right now. So my question is this. Are we just faster than our rival at this point? Or is that guy just like, oh, wow, it's been another 10 minutes and somebody else arrived or something like that? Because he says that finally, we thought we would never give away our campaign prize. But then how is our rival able to go there? Because that's how you get Surf. And he wouldn't have said that. He would have said, wow, you're our second contestant, or you're our second person that has come here for our campaign. Here's your gold teeth, man. Thank you. And now we'll face some trainers, maybe, on our way back. Just to double check. Oh, it's even more higher, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, I'll have to go figure that one out. No, I don't want to play with your Pokemon, man. Or lady. I don't know. I just don't want to go play with your Pokemon. I have my own Pokemon, man. We're gonna go freeze a plant. Haha, you froze. Pretty much. Man, that was easy. Alright. We can buy some now, it's fine. Nice. If only we were able to get the, what's the move called? Not the move, the item, XP share in this game. I don't think it exists. I think I looked it up. Either I looked it up or I looked leftovers up and it's not in this game, and it made me really sad because that could actually help out a lot. That could help out with recovery. Just imagine giving Leafia leftovers. So you get the leftovers recovery, you get the leech seed recovery, and you get the toxic damage on top of that. So you get like 3 different times where you can actually do really incredible things on your turn, kind of thing. You get healed, and you damage the opponent, and you damage the opponent. Okay, I want to check this out. Okay. Okay, so we want to Leech Seed first, just to get some of the recovery. No, you don't know. Okay, then we're gonna use Toxic. Do Leech Seed and Toxic have the same power points? Okay, so we're gonna go and... Oh, they do! Nice. So you can literally just find out if you Leech Seed and Toxic the same mon. That's good. Okay, did it go up? Oh, it's not gonna use Quick Attack anymore. I didn't get to find out. That's fine. There. No, wait. Okay, all of the moves apparently are Silph-Co. Kind of weird the takedown says it's in Saffron City and not Silph-Co, but yet, if you look at a different one, it says Silph-Co. Kind of defeats the purpose now, doesn't it? Alright. Yeah, because I think I'm only going to fight water trainers until we reach... Or I'm going to wait until we reach around the 7th gym area, and then we'll go do it. Or I'll technically pause the recording and do it, because I think that's much more... I think a nicer sort of thing that I can do, because, like, I think I did it... Yeah, I did do it in Pokemon Blue. All I really did was I sped up every trainer battle and just start spamming whatever moves I had at that moment. That's all I did. And that's only just because, like, I didn't want to spend, like, half an hour, 40 minutes just fighting Pokemon going like, okay, so I should use Body Slam because I think it's going to take it down, and just go, nope, just spam. Spam A, just kill it. Just take it down. Okay, no, for like this thing can be kind of dangerous. I'm gonna go with Leech Seed so we can get some health back. So Toxic will go first. Oops, I clicked the seed again. By accident. I accidentally hit my I accidentally hit the keyboard, so I was able to. So my thumb that's on the A key quite literally just got it pressed down, so I clicked A by accident. Toxic. There we go. Now you've been toxicked. It's been growling me, so my attack's gonna be pretty weak. Oh, I thought you might get poisoned and leech seeded every time you attack me. Like a per hit kind of thing. That would have been amazing. Oh my god, it does work. It does work. Wow, that's broken. What is going on? That's so broken. Oh my word. Can you imagine if that was in the newer generations? Leech Seed and Toxic combo off of each other? Oh my god. That would be incredible for, like, just a playthrough team kind of thing. Just go Leech Seed and Toxic and then stall. Okay. I'm trying to think, does Leech Seed boost the toxic damage in a sense? Like, does it go through the extra 1/16 kind of thing? I think it's because they both use 1/16 of damage, but toxic makes it go up. And so what happens is that since Leech Seed uses that same script, that same code kind of thing, it just continues to make it rise at the same time. Because they both utilize the same 1/16 rule. Because I think poison is 1/8 all the time. Or it's like 1/8 or 1/12 or something like that. But it's consistent. It's not like it's different each and every time. It's always consistent. Because I know toxic goes from 1/16 to 1/8 to 3/16 to 1/4, I think. Yeah. Like it keeps going up by 1/16 at a time. And it's incredible. Sure, we'll Razor Wave. If we get a crit, we get a crit, but like, I'm so happy about this. This is so weird. I'm learning so much about Gen 1 right now. What a weird thing, though. Okay, well, I don't think Leafy is going to be much help here, so we're just going to switch to Pikachu, and we're going to let Pikachu deal with it. Alright. There's one to learn. Okay. 46. Okay. Alright, we'll switch. Let's go to Trichithum. Seriously? Wait. Did it predict me switching? Or was it gonna try and poison a paralyzed Pikachu? That doesn't work. That doesn't work, man. Trust me, if you can put 2 status effects on a Pokemon, like poison, burn, and if you were to put burn and paralysis, where physical attackers are weakened because their attack goes down by 50%, I think, and their speed goes down by 75% in this gen. That's incredible. Just imagine just VGC just crumbling down beneath the feet of just any Pokemon that can burn and paralyze the opponent. Just imagine just those physical attackers just go, no! And no, I don't think VGC will ever actually suffer from that. I'm pretty sure they'll probably just end up throwing in more special attackers that are probably slow, so paralysis is just going to be more of an annoyance. You have a chance of not attacking a turn. Bye! Nope. Overshot. Okay, there we go. There we go, okay. I'm gonna go up now. Do we have... How happy are you, Pikachu? He's not as happy as he was before. Before, you saw the heart before you talked to him. Maybe it's because he's always in the back burner. He's like, I'm sad because you're not using me anymore. maybe he just wants to help me with the gyms, but I don't really need you right now. Actually, Sabrina might be a little bit difficult because we're going to be low level. We're not going to be able to sweep it as we did before. Man, that's going to be sad. I remember, yeah, because we were able to sweep it the other times because we always had the starter being like, what, 20, 30 levels higher than the opponent. So we were able to easily take down the other mons because it's just easier just to take it down when you're higher HP. Let's see if Pokemon Yellow team is any different. I wouldn't think so, but you never know, to be fair. Let's see here. Pokemon Yellow. Okay. I'm a bit confused here, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. So, I'm starting to notice something now. I don't know if all the other gym leaders had this kind of issue. Or if I just never noticed it, because we were just breezing through them. Because Misty, we were already able to take care of it because of Pikachu. And for, I think, Brock, we were able to sort of take care of Pikachu because we had Pikachu over-leveled for it. So I'm pretty sure we probably were able to take care of it with little to no issues. But now I'm starting to notice something. I want to know something. What about the 7th gym leader? Is there a difference between his Pokemon? Because I'm starting to notice it now, and I'm trying to figure out if there's a reason for it. So what I'm talking about right now is that for Sabrina's gym, she loses one Pokemon. Like, she has 3 instead of 4, and she replaces technically one of them, however you want to kind of word it as, for a different Mon, but level them all up to a higher level. What about you? Yeah, I think for Pokemon Yellow, I think they just changed their teams slightly, but just gave them higher levels. Because even Blaine has changed. He went from 4 Pokemon to 3. Did he lose, like, which one did he lose, though? If he lost any. Okay, he gained a new one to replace the duplicates that he had. Okay, that's not that bad. That's not too bad, actually. Okay, what about the final trainer? I'm kind of curious now. I am so curious. I think maybe Brock had like an extra Geodude, and I think that was the only difference. See, that kind of thing, I'm not really... Well, I don't find that to be like a very big change, to be fair. Like, I don't find that to be like something like, oh my god, this game's much more difficult. Or this is a weird change kind of thing. No, it's perfectly fine. I think even Emerald had like a similar change kind of thing with their team as well. Okay, let's see if there's a difference between these two. Oh, there is. I can never see one Pokemon that's different. The biggest difference is the level gap. Definitely. Yeah, the biggest difference is the level gap. Yeah, because Sabrina's Pokemon, which is the next gym, the 7th trainer, or the 7th gym, have pretty much what the strongest Pokemon of the 8th gym had during Red, Blue, and Green. Which is huge, by the way. Now that we have a flamethrower, we can pretty much one-hit fools. That's awesome. Like one-hit fools with flamethrower slash scratch. We're gonna scratch them. Yeah, because then this is Swords Dance and this is Earthquake. Okay. Then we also need to pick up Takedown and switch it over to Body Slam and then just kindly just say, hey, we got Body Slam again. And that should be fun. Now it's mostly just to give Venusaur a more reliable normal move, to be honest. That actually has a double utility, rather than just having 5 extra base power, less accurate, and does recoil. That is interesting. So what's the difference between the final Pokemon? 5 levels. Wait, this is actually kind of interesting. Okay, what's the difference between every one of their final Pokemon then? Okay, let's see. Sabrina's is 7. Oh my lord, dude, jeez. 7 levels is the difference. What about you? What about you, 7? What's the difference between your Pokemon? 7 as well. Wait. Hold the phone now. Why is yours 7? But Giovanni's is like 5. Is it Giovanni? I'm confused right now. I don't understand what's going on anymore. Why is this a thing? I don't even know. So the thing that's really confusing me right now is that they didn't really need to change the levels, because the levels were already really high. But I'm starting to notice that now the game is a little bit more difficult now, because I'm leveling up 4 Pokemon rather than 1 at a time. Which is really interesting, because when I played Fire Red and Leaf Green and I had Charizard and Blastoise as all by themselves, they had Torrent and they had, what was the other one? Torrent and Blaze as their abilities, respectively, kind of thing. I was able to take on the entire game without any problems because I was over leveled. But not only that, Charizard had better moves and such like that. Same thing with Blastoise, it had better moves. Blastoise, I think I kept Water Pulse as its main water move for I think a majority of the game, because quite literally, Water Pulse was really good because it had a chance of confusing the opponent. And confusion, if it does go off, is really nice. Plus, Water Pulse was, I think it's slightly stronger than Level Beam. It's like it's very close, so it's not really that big of a deal. Yeah, because I think for... I'm blanking right now. For Charizard, I pretty much just... Yeah, because I know I soloed Brock very easily with a level 14, I think, Charmander. Because, again, around that generation, Charmander learned Metal Claw, one of the best moves specifically for taking on Brock, which is one of the best things you kind of want to do. Also, I'm going to level up Drachythum to as high as I can go. Because it kind of looks like I'm trying to go as high as I can get it. Without having any problems. Because literally, we're going to have a rough time with Sabrina. I can definitely tell you that much. We're going to have a rough time. Do they both have the same... Wait. No, they both don't have the same moves. They're very close, though. It's their final move is the difference. That's it. And how they move their, like, moves kind of thing. According to this, they just swapped them. That's really funny. I think I know what I'm gonna do, because the first one... Actually, Actually, I have an idea of how we can deal with Sabrina, actually. But it is all dependent on luck, though. There's a little bit of luck involved in it. What does this move do specifically? Because that might actually throw me off a little bit and might detour my strategy. And I'm like, okay, new move. Oh, okay, it's just like the other move. Okay, that is kind of interesting. Okay. Well, that doesn't really matter too much in my opinion. So I think our move pool when we're going against Sabrina will be slash flamethrower, double team, and earthquake. Then after Sabrina, we don't really need to worry about anything. We can just literally just make it Swords Dance and we should be fine. Yeah, because we can use Drakitham and Squirts specifically to go deal with the 7th. I think the 8th, I think Squirts is going to be our best friend for it. And if Squirts does go down, because I think it might, it'll be a very rare chance, we can always just switch in Leafia to take care of the rest. Depending on the Mon. If the Mon is, I think, between 2 of them, I think, we have to switch into Drakitham because Drakitham is the only one that can deal with it. Right? Oh, that is your yellow team, okay. Yeah, because of no perfect... Or maybe we'll just lead with Leafy. Actually, No, I think we need to lead with Squirts, because then at the very least... Because we'll be leveling up Squirts at decent chunk. Because I think I'll use Squirts during the 7th gem for the trainers, but I think for the leader, we'll lead with Squirts. Squirts might go down eventually, which is fine. Unless, can we set up on any other Pokemon by any chance? Okay, I can't go back apparently. There we go. Not really. I mean, technically could. I'm not saying we can't. But it's not really needed to do that though. And we don't really need to set up for it. Yeah, because I don't think we want to risk it either. Yeah, so I think for Pokemon Yellow, it's probably going to be almost ending similar to how we ended off with Pokemon Blue. Just this one, we might have extra videos. Which is fun, because literally, like, I understand why Yellow would have extra videos. Yellow is a bigger game, but we have a better team diversity kind of thing. Instead of just having one Pokemon, we have 4. So the game's not going to be a breeze where we just send Drakitham and use Flamethrower, and the Pokemon just immediately goes down in one shot because we're over leveled. Or we throw in Squirts and then we do the exact same thing. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit of research after this. I'm going to find out if the Elite Four is even stronger than what it was during Red and Blue, and if they're just like these gym leaders where they're slightly stronger than their original counterparts, I am going to level up in the final area for a good chunk. And I'm going to go and level up until my Pokemon get into a really good state of level. So like, let's say their level is like in the same kind of ballpark as these, where they're 5-7 levels higher than their red and blue counterpart, and let's say Drachythum, Leafia, and all that stuff are like level, I want to say let's go with early 60 kind of thing, because by the time we get towards the Elite Four, what was Dragon, about almost level 80 kind of thing. I don't think we're going to be able to get that high. I'll probably level them up to like, let's say 72 or 73 or something around there, like, you know, very close to it. And then we'll probably just go and use that for the most part. Because the one thing that we're definitely going to need is we need to level up Mons. And I think I'm probably going to do maybe a little bit of farming, just on Leafia probably, just to round it off kind of thing. Because if we look at everybody's level right now, Drachythum 48, Pikachu 42, Leafia 41, Squirt's level 43. Yeah, Leafia's going to be at least a little bit far behind. And because literally Leafia is not going to have many good moves, I'm not saying that Venusaur is bad. Just saying that in this generation, they Game Freak or whoever made the original games, I don't even know if it is Game Freak, didn't really give a good, not clear, but like a good move pool that you can give Venusaur. Like, I'm literally gonna throw on Body Slam just so because it's a stronger tackle. That's it. And I'm using Razor Leaf, which is not really a good grass type move you really want to give on a Venusaur, since it's only like, what, 55 base power? That's not really good. It's the same thing with Bubble Beam in this instance for Squirts, but its Bubble Beam is 60%, plus it has a chance of, I think, decreasing speed. So either way, it has a secondary utility. Razor Leaf, the only thing it has going for it is that it has a chance of critting. It's a slash, in the sense. It has a higher critical hit ratio. That's its only saving grace. But in Gen 1, as I said, I heard it somewhere where if the speed of your Mon determines how easier it is for you to land crits. So, if I remember correctly, Venusaur's not that fast. I think ours might be pretty quick though. $125. That's not bad for a level 40. That means we should get around close to about 300 in speed. Very, very close. Yeah, I think it's very, very close to 300 speed. So that's actually kind of nice. That's really good, actually. Interesting. Alright, so we're gonna heal. Kinda need to. And I wonder if they fixed it in this game. I'm hoping they didn't, because we can do some really crazy shenanigans with this. Plus, we can also skip a bunch of time, too. So we can go straight to the Silph so we can start it, but I know we're not going to finish it, but we can at least start it. Then we'll go back to like old routes maybe and just start whichever ones we missed. I think I might have missed the one that's next to Diglett Cave. I'll have to figure it out. I think I did, but I don't remember. Isn't there like bird trainers here? Yeah, there's bird trainers here, okay. Hello. No, I'm not getting out of here, buddy. So there's a rare glitch here that I didn't know about until I'm trying to remember who told me. I think it was a friend of mine, I don't remember. But anyway, They told me about a rare glitch that happens on cycling mode. I don't remember if they said it only works in red and blue. It might work with yellow. Don't know. Gonna see. It might have been one of those like version changes kind of thing where it's like for for red and blue it'll work, but then yellow they patched it because back in the old days, I think, before X and Y, I think. Was it X and Y? I don't know if Black and White had it, because they were part of the DSi, so they might have been the first. I'm not quite sure. Where you can patch, Game Freak will supply a patch for the game, kind of thing. Maybe Black and White might have been like the first ones that could probably, but they never did. I don't know. I know X and Y they had to because there was a glitch in Lumios, I think, where if you saved anywhere outside of a building, your save game would be corrupted. And I remember because that was a big thing when those games were out. That was like the big talk that every like video game talk show kind of had. I forget which ones I was watching. There was like 3 different video game talk shows that were talking about it. I remember because I was watching one. I think they were talking about Skyrim, and they were also talking about, I think, at one point they were talking about Skyrim, and I think they switched it over to saying like, oh yeah, by the way, if you're playing X and Y, you might have already known about this glitch or whatever. And I'm just like, okay. I didn't get to suffer through that glitch because when I got my first, because when I got Pokemon Y, it was like beginning of June of the next, like the year after it kind of came out. Yeah, because I think it came out in 2013, I think, and I got it in 2014 or whatever. Like, I got it, like, 6 months after it came out, kind of thing. So, yeah. So, I got it, like, when that got patched. I think that was a week 1 patch, too, so they had to patch it out immediately, because they didn't know that. I find that I don't know what it is. I think that the quality assurance team, or the QA team, don't properly check every certain thing. So like, what happens if I save in this area? There we go. So it does work in yellow. I just sped it up because you have to keep pestering him and then he can just bypass. I think I understand what's going on is that the code for him to tell you that you do not have a bike is a little bit wonky on its timing. So if you keep pestering it, it'll kick you in, so to speak. Like, it'll bypass you and go, you can go right in, who cares? And he just gives you a bike. So, in Pokemon Blue... Was it Blue? Or was it Red? I don't know. It was one of them. I think it was Blue, though. I did farm off of here when I did say I was going to do some off-screen training before, I think, the Elite Four. Or while we were going to, I think, Sabrina. I might be wrong. Or no, right before the 8th gym leader, I think. I said I was going to do some off-screen training, and I went right back here. Through, I think, Diglett Cave, and then went all the way through Saffron to Celadon, and then went straight down. And I fought every trainer. And then I kind of retreated right back up, and then I went all the way back to Viridian City, and just went and fought the 8 gym. So yeah. What a fun time it was. Yes! Predicted! The attack missed! Squirts, wait, Squirts, you gotta come back! Squirts! You gotta come back! We lost Squirts. He is forever underground. Imagine if that's what happened. You use Dig and the other Pokemon fainted right before your Pokemon could get up, so you lose it forever. That would be so sad. That would be like, you don't want to give your Pokemon Dig because you don't want to lose it. Yeah, because then he says, excuse me, yeah, you don't have a... Yeah, aren't allowed on the cycling zone. Sorry, sir, it's not like I came from it. Oh, right. Yeah, we don't have the Poke Float anymore now, do we? I stored it in there. Well, yeah, I'm gonna pester you still. Yep. Bye, buddy. Well, that happened. Alright, I'm gonna speed this up. I don't really care. Okay, we're gonna go all the way down. Yep, fine, whatever. Just Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam again. Go all the way down. We're gonna go to the Pokemon Center. We're gonna go and have a fun time. Yeah, we understand. Blah, blah, blah. Yes, we don't have a bike. I understand this. And knowing in this game, even if you have the bike, it's still gonna tell you, oh, you need to be on your bike before you even get in there. It's like, okay, fine. Find them, buddy. Oops, went to the wrong one. Drop this. Okay. We want to withdraw Poke Flute. Yeah, Poke Flute's actually really good because we can at least... Did I actually pick up the Helix Fossil? I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, well, it's fine. Actually, no, what we could do? We could do the fighting one. No, bye. Yeah, you would have had to try and, like, defy the rules. What? Where am I? What? I did this. How did I go down? How did I go down if I was holding down the right arrow? What? Or the left arrow, sorry, not the right arrow, the left arrow. I was like, I got my right and my left mixed up. Then again, this is Generation 1. I'm pretty sure the left one would move the right. Yeah, we're fighting this again. Alright, Ice Beam. Dig. It woke up and it fainted. There we go, now that we're back in Celadon, let's go back to... Let's go to Saffron. We're gonna go deal with some fighting types. It's gonna be kind of cool. Then we'll probably start Saffron like we did last time. I might do a little bit of more Leafia training. Maybe I'll let Leafia kind of be a little bit over leveled for a little bit, but we probably won't be using it. Again, it doesn't even matter if Leafia's like level 100 by the time the next session starts. Just... Oh no, speed is 108. They put special in the bottom? Why? Okay, whatever, it's fine. Like, most of Leafia's damage is going to be through status moves anyway, so it's not like Razor Leaf and Tackle is going to do a lot of damage, or Razor Leaf and Body Slam as the final sort of loadout will be. It's not like that's going to be really broken or anything like that, so yeah. Alright, Fighting Dojo, let's take you all on. I hope you guys don't have... What's Sabrina supposed to be, like a level 40s or something like that? Hopefully you don't have level 38s. Oh yeah, level... Okay, this is really weird. Okay, so Sabrina's Pokemon actually has a huge level gap of 7 from the last games to this one. So why is the Fighting Dojo around the same level as what you would normally face around this area? By the way, the dojo's actually supposed to be around that level. So it's not surprising that they're actually that level, to be honest. Or maybe I'll probably let Leafia go through a lot of the routes that we've already been through, and just let her kind of deal with everything. I'm sure she'll probably be able to tackle something at level 20 down to nothing. Because I'm sure all the Pokemon in there is like level 20 or something close to it. So I'm pretty sure she'll probably be able to take it out. No problem. So that's probably going to be like the best thing that's going to be happening during that farming session. And no, I'm not recording that. These kinds of games, I find that they're too much of a hassle to kind of record because they get really, really boring. And not just boring, but they're very quick in terms of like actually doing stuff. Like at least like for Pokemon Insurgents, like, look at those farming sessions. I know at the beginning, I think the first one or the second one, I think. Give me a second. I know one of them was really, really short, but that's because I didn't want to overdo it. And that's also because we were lower level. So going up by like 3 levels is a lot for the lower sort of areas kind of thing. And I didn't want to overdo it, because knowing my luck, I would have been like level 50 when I'm supposed to be level 20 kind of thing. Because that's how bad I am. I don't really care. As soon as I find an area to farm, I farm. Let's see here. So grinding 1 is 30 minutes. And that was the first one. And that was right before session 3. And I really wanted to go do that. So I really wanted to farm everybody to at least a decent level, and it got very quick. And then the second one for session 4. Yeah, for session 4 we did 50 minutes, roughly about. And then 3 is probably where we started getting towards that area where we're like 2 hours. Yep, 201. What's 4? 41. Oh, that was probably just to top everything off, I think. Then 5th was 46. Well, that's probably because we kept getting stronger, so I think we kind of just stopped kind of doing everything like that. And 50. So I think literally the one... Oh, I know why 3 is so high. Because I think we were gambling to kind of change Evie's nature, I think? Was it Evie's nature or was it somebody else's nature? I forget. Yeah, I was happy with that whole game because we were doing very well. And I know at one point, I was watching some person playing a Pokemon game, and they were like, oh, Gardevoir is a really bad Pokemon, and Trace is a really bad ability, and I'm like, it depends on who you're facing, dude. It really depends on who you're facing. Because, like, you can trace really good abilities like Intimidate or Protean or something like that. Like, you can trace those, and those can be kind of dangerous, too. Whereas I think what we got, I think, once or twice, I think we got one ability that was, like, huge power, but for special attack. Because a Mega Stunfisk, I think, was able to have it, and we were like, yo, we're able to take down everything with this. And when we got speed boost from, I think, a Blaziken kind of thing, we were like, oh heck yeah, we're just gonna calm mind and stuff. Indeed I've lost, my decision, do not take our emblem as your trophy. Okay. Yeah, we don't really need one. You don't really need to accept one, but it's fine. Yay, we're gonna go to the Pokemon Center, then we're gonna start Silph Co. We're definitely not gonna be able to finish. Because I think, if I'm remembering from last time, when we did Silph Co, it took a decent chunk of time to kind of do. It took, I think, around 40 to about, I think, 50 minutes, I want to say, roughly, to do. And we also had to do Pokemon Mansion during the same session, so that took like an extra probably half an hour kind of thing. Or whatever. Yeah, we should be fine in this. We shouldn't really have too much of a hassle. We have 4 Pokemon. We have 4 Pokemon with moves, kind of thing. This should be easy. We shouldn't really need to use the bed until when we need to fight the boss. Oh yeah, something I also want to mention, not too close to like since we're close to the end of the session anyway, and I'm probably gonna do a better way of do a better video to kind of say what I want to kind of do. Probably do it later on. I'll probably add it as like an extra upload kind of thing. And I think what I'll do probably near the end is I'll probably just end up like unlisting it or something like that later. I don't know. I want to do a Q&A. I know for a fact our channel is not that big, but I'm going to go through each and every comment, and I'm literally going to show like everything for the channel, like the amount of watch time, the amount of, you know, current subscribers and all that stuff. And I'm going to go through everything. And I think that, I know it's going to be a little bit boring because, you know, channel analytics and all that stuff is not really that exciting. I'm going through comments. I know for a fact I want to go through them all. And I want to go and end up saying, and I want to go and answer those questions kind of thing. And I think maybe I might make it into like a yearly thing, like always put a comment if I don't go through it on the channel, because either it just sounds really silly to me, or not silly, but like it sounds like the answer is in a different video. Then yeah, like I'm not gonna go and answer through that comment. I'm just gonna make a video about it. Because I know there is one that I really find, like, in my mind, I'm like, seriously? So yeah, so I kind of want to go through that. I think that's going to be kind of interesting. I know this video won't go out until, like, probably later on that I want to do it. I kind of want to do it around maybe early November kind of thing. I'll do a video saying, like, I want to do it. I know this will probably, actually this might go out before then, but there probably won't be any time for people to prepare, like, what kind of questions should I ask, kind of thing. Yeah, so in the comment of this video, or just any other video kind of thing, if you have a question about that video, or just a question about how that series is, or what's going to be the future for it, well, the future for certain ones, I might not say. I might say, like, I have ideas for it or something like that, but, like, for the most part, like, let's say, oh, why did you go with 4 Pokemon in this instead of just going with only Pikachu kind of thing? And those kinds of questions I'll answer during that, or something else, right? So, anytime you send a comment, I do get notifications about it. Like I always check my email. I think, where is it? My phone's somewhere around here. It's usually what I use to check it. I usually just check it first thing. Well, wherever it went. Is it over here? Ah, it's over here. Like, literally the first thing I do when I wake up is I'll go to my email. Give me a second. Let me load up that email. Yeah, I have a personal email and I have one for the channel specifically. And literally the first thing I'll do when I get up is I will have that email refresh. And I take a look and go, oh, hey, look, somebody commented on a video, or somebody subscribed, or something like that. And I will literally, and if it's a comment and I look at it and I go, what? Then I'll take a look at what the context is of that comment kind of thing. Or I'll take a look at it and I'll go, okay, I understand. But I'll go through all of them. I know for a fact we do not have a lot of comments on the channel, so it's going to be pretty short. That's why I kind of want to show off at least a little bit of the analytics kind of thing. And my confusion over something, I've noticed this with other channels too, but I kind of find it hilarious in a sense as well. Where is it? Yeah, I'll kind of load it in the background. I'm sure there's one. Let's go to that. I'm not actually going to do that, but I just want to kind of figure it out. Okay. Let's see. So there's about, we'll say roughly about, I'll actually count it. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's 18 comments right now. Yeah, there's 18 comments right now. So put your comment in any video you want. I'll go to it. Maybe there's a few that I've actually commented on. There's only one. So, quite literally. Yeah. There will always be that one comment that I will never actually reply to. And it's not because, like, and it's not because of anything, it's more so, like, I know for a fact that I can do better in terms of quality and in terms of things. I know sometimes I do stall myself. Like I go, like I understand I do that. That's because like sometimes I lose my train of thought way too quickly, and so I get lost on the tracks kind of thing. Like my train of thought literally just derails, and I'm like, where was I going? So I'm definitely going to go through each and every one of these comments on that video. I think it would be a great idea, because we get to go through all this. So, you know what? I think it would be like, it's probably not going to be the best video on the channel, but I think it's going to be really interesting because you get to see me interact with this kind of thing. I do look at every comment. I may not be able to comment on every comment or be able to reply to every comment, but I'll try my best. Like I always try, but then again, I don't get many comments kind of thing. And the ones that do get in there, they're usually not really anything. Like anything that I really need to comment on. Like I know for a fact, I think a couple times I got first, I think, on a couple of them. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not commenting on that, buddy. There's no point on that. There's no point in me commenting on those kinds of videos, on those kinds of comments, so I kind of just go, nah, not gonna do that. I'm just gonna go do my own thing. So I know back when I first started this channel, you don't do anything. Back during the channel introduction, which was about almost a year ago. That video was recorded around this time last year. I think it was the beginning of August, I think. Wait, was it the beginning of August or was it the beginning of... No, I think it was the beginning of July. Actually, that's not gonna help. Because I don't think I put things into videos at the right moment. At the right time. Yeah, it's not gonna help because I know before, so when I first started this channel, on the first day, I wanted the channel to have at least a good number of videos kind of thing at the beginning. So every half an hour on the first day of the channel, there was a video. And I kind of wanted, you know, the first day to be very explosive, lots of content. So when you first come to the channel, you're like, wow, he has 20 videos of Nate Room, 20 videos of Minecraft, and 20 videos of Pokemon Insurgents day one. Wow. Like, you know, this guy's going very crazy on day one. And then after that, we slowly trickled down to 2 videos a day on a rotational basis kind of thing. And I remember recording those videos, and I remember getting really upset at some point because I had very little energy to do 6, 8 videos, so I did 5 and I did like 7 and all that kind of stuff. And it wasn't the time of recording, it was the time when I was uploading it during that day, where I look at it and I'm starting a session and then I'm finishing it. Like, it gets very confusing if you kind of think of it that way. Where you'll go from, let's say, part 13 to part 14 during my sort of whole list of everything, and to me that seems kind of inefficient, because if you go by, because I go upload 2 videos a day, so if you think of it this way, the first video will end a session and the next video will start it. And you go, wait a minute, so are you starting a session? Are you ending it? I'm confused right now, right? So that's why I changed that. I think I tried to make sure that anything that ended with an odd, I did an extra odd to kind of even it out, to make sure that it'll always be an even sort of setting. And something that is actually very interesting to me, and I don't think it's going to be very interesting to anybody else, is that for Pokemon Insurgents, I think I also said this in a different video, I'm not quite sure, for Pokemon Insurgents and Narum specifically, Narum holds the record for the highest amount of videos recorded in a session, and that is 20. 20 videos in one session. That is incredible to me. And I can easily do that in Oblivion. The only reason why I don't is because I don't have that same kind of time anymore. I mean, I could probably make time for it, but the problem is that I'm gonna get way too bored of Oblivion, because if Oblivion was still new to me kind of thing, of course, I'd be able to throw in 8 hours even, or 20 hours kind of thing. But I've already played Oblivion too many times, so it gets kind of boring once you keep playing it. Even though I'm absolutely loving modded playthrough, I think it's an amazing series in my opinion, but then again, that's my opinion, I'm the one recording it, right? So, of course, to me, I'm gonna obviously say, yeah, you know, it's my favorite series I like recording. Only experienced maybe 1 or 2 crashes, but that's my fault because I kept alt-tabbing at weird times, because I kept trying to make sure that we were recording. But yeah, but something that's really interesting is that if you look at each and every episode number for Pokemon Insurgents and Narum, they both end in the same part number. I think it's 168 or 178. It's like one of the two. Actually, I think it's 168. Give me a second. I'll go take a look at that playlist. No, that's the sessions. That's something else I want to kind of mention too. Yeah, 168 each. Now, considering the fact that they are the first series that actually appeared on the channel, they were both the first ones that were on the channel. I think Narum was first. Other than, I'm not counting the channel direction. I'm trying to talk about the next one. I think it is Narum. It's either Narum or Insurgents. I want to say it's Narum. Actually, I can find that out real quick. It is Narum. Oh, I remember this rotation. Yeah, this rotation was really bad. So what I did was that I did Narum, I did 1 Minecraft, and Insurgents, and I kept doing that. Because for Minecraft, I didn't have a lot of videos for it. I had maybe 3 sessions, I think, of it, or something like that, and then I think for Narum and Pokemon Insurgents, I had like 3 or 4, I think, banked up. I had more than what those ones had, so I got kind of, you know, a little bit scared, and I'm like, I don't have enough videos for this, and I'm getting kind of sad. So, yeah, and I know the first 3 are like 20 minutes long each. And that's how you know that for a fact that, like, that's kind of bad. I think they don't even have, like, a clear time on each. Yeah, because that's when I was really bad at figuring out how long those videos should have been. Like, I don't even think I used a calculator at that point to figure out how many seconds or minutes a video should be. I literally just took, it looks like 13 for this one, 14 for that one, and 15 for this one, and that's it. And to me, that's not professional. Like, in a professional kind of way, it's not that good. And it's not something I was proud of either. But then for all the other ones, it makes sense, though. Like, Nehrum and Insurgents, I know for a fact, because I think I did Minecraft first. I edited those ones first, so that's why they were in that sort of bad thing. And I think later on, I think I patched that, where they actually do have that same rotation now. Same thing with Nehrum and Insurgents. But again, they were the first ones. And this is something that's very interesting to me, and I think I remember saying this about in the... Trying to remember if it might have been the Minecraft one or the Oblivion one. It might have been the Oblivion one, actually. The Oblivion special that I did. It might have been. I ended up saying that, like... I was surprised when I saw Nehrum end in 168 and Pokemon Insurgents also ended in 168. They were probably like, yeah, they both started at the same time. That's not what I'm talking about, though. What I'm talking about is the reason why that it surprised me, of all people, the one that was actually recording it, was because Pokemon Insurgents has more sessions than Nehrum. Nehrum has 16, I think. Pokemon Insurgents has 22. 22 or 20, I think. Wait, I can check that real quick. But yeah, but Nehrum had like... I know Nehrum has 16. Yeah, Nehrum has 16. Pokemon Insurgents has... 22. Yeah. They both end in the same part number. Or they both end in the same episode number. And I'm just like... That's completely shocking to me. But then again, I understand why. Nehrum has had bigger sessions, though. At one point, I did 3 hours, and I did 4 hours, and I know one point I did almost 5.5 hours. So I know that Nehrum has had that sort of luxury of having bigger sessions kind of thing. I remember uploading that big giant Nehrum session for 5 hours. I remember that whole entire shenanigans. I had 10 days of freedom from even recording Nehrum at that point. And I think at that point, because I think it was like session 13, I think, for that. When? Right? It was session 13? Yeah. So session 13, we were almost done the game at that point. We were about 10 or so hours away from it, and I just said, you know what? I'm going to sit here. I'm going to try and finish it off. And I did. Let's see here. Let's see if this is actually okay. So I kind of want to just get out a little bit. I'm gonna go heal. And that is going to be it for Pokemon Yellow today. Yeah, so I think that's going to be able to wrap it up for now. Next time we will finish up Silph. I'll probably have Leafia at least a little bit more leveled. And, yeah, I definitely know I'm not going to have Leafia at least a little bit more leveled. I'm going to have Squirts. Maybe I'll level up Pikachu a little bit, but I definitely know Leafia will definitely level up, because I'm pretty much right now, I'm mostly just I'm pretty much just using these two to kind of do everything, and then I just have Leafia and Pikachu kind of in the background, just sort of, if they had the EXP share kind of thing, they'd be the ones that would be raking up experience in the background doing nothing. So, yeah, I will see you guys next time for some more Pokemon Yellow.